Hello, good afternoon. This is David Soto talking to you, and today I'm excited to announce the release of my new premium trade copies service 2.0. Okay, with my new trade copy service, this is going to be very similar to the trade copy service I've already been doing for the last 2 years, but there are some important changes that I've implemented. All right. First of all, I am no longer using Trader's Way as my broker. Okay, I has a lot of trades that were mysteriously closed, and I don't know why. It caused myself and a lot of traders to lose money, so I'm very, very angry, and I've contacted support over this, and they really have no answer as to what happened. Okay, so I decided to start using IC Markets as my broker, and I've been using it for the last 6 months now. I have not had any problems with withdrawals, or really I have not seen anything fishy or crazy. So far so good, and I know they've had a lot of good reviews, so I'm definitely going to stick with IC Markets for now. The only drawback is they do not accept U.S. or Canadian citizens, so if you're a U.S. or Canadian citizen, you may have to find another broker if you want to use, But as far as the master account, I will be using this as the master account. It does not matter what broker you use as the receiver for your personal account. Okay, I am not requiring you to use any particular broker. Okay, I'm just saying this is the account I'll be using for the master account to trade from. Okay, secondly, I'm going to be using my new ultimate trend trading system. Okay, and I will not be using my easy harmonic indicator no more. Okay, and this, as you know, if you've seen other videos or if you have been using this yourself, you know that this is much more effective because you only trade with the trend. All right, you have 3 indicators: the ultimate signal, ultimate histogram, and Heikin-Ashi candles to confirm the trend. All right, if all 3 match up, you want to trade. So I'm going to be using a 4-hour chart for all the trades. All right, and this will give me fewer trades. I'm only going to get about 5, maybe 6 trades per week, but I'm going to target more pips than I had done previously. Previously, I was only targeting about 100, maybe 200 pips max per trade based on a 1-hour chart. Now I'm going to be targeting about 500 pips per trade. Okay, so for example, if we look right here on Euro USD right now, this is live right now, and we see that we have a red histogram, a red arrow, but only blue Heikin-Ashi candles. So I'm going to wait to the next candle forms to see if it's a red color or not. If it starts to drop and starts to form a bearish trend, then I'll go ahead and jump in and place a trade, and I can easily get about 500 pips. If we draw a crosshair right here and come down, draw right here, that's 500 pips already, which is in the middle right here. So if I draw a line right here in the middle, we see from here to there, that's easily achievable, right? And it's already going into a downtrend. I probably could get a lot more, but if I could get 5 trades per week with each one targeting 500 pips, that's 2,500 pips a week that I'll be possibly will acquire. Okay, there's no guarantees. My goal is to get at least 1,000 pips. So if I target 2,500 pips, even 3,000 pips, but I only get 1,000, then that's still good. You still have a consistent amount of profit every week. All right. Now the lot size and everything will be determined by you. You will have to be the one to determine all that. Now the last and final step of this new trade copy software or service that I'm offering is a new trade copy software. Okay. I was using a trade copy software by a company called AutoFX Pro, and it had every day it had updates. All right, and it was causing a lot of my customers to become angry, causing me to become angry, and there was a lot of connection issues, different problems like this. Some trades were being copied, some trades weren't being copied. So this really got to be a headache. So I needed to find a new software to use for my trade copy service. All right, so I finally researched and bought this new trade copy software, and I've been testing it, and so far it's working great. So it's not constantly updating. I'm not seeing any issues with it so far. So fingers crossed it'll continue to be a solid software that I had paid for. Alright, it was more expensive than the last one I paid for, but anyhow, this is a seems to be a very good solid software for the trade copy portion. All right, now once you subscribe to my trade copy service, I will send you an email. Now if you've already subscribed before, just contact me and let me know, and I'm going to send you an email anyways. All right, and the email will look like this. Okay, this is just a sample email that I made for this video, but it's going to have a download link for the new trade receiver software, and it's also going to have a passcode right here. Alright, you need to take this passcode and copy it and put it in a notepad, or put it somewhere that you can save for future reference in case you ever need to reinstall the software again. Alright, you're only going to use it one time during installation, but you know, you store this password somewhere, or you can bookmark this email even. Alright, just make sure you have this passcode that you can use again in the future. Now if you ever need another passcode, or you need an email sent again, just let me know and I can send you another email as well. Okay, now once you click this link, it'll download the software. I already downloaded it to the desktop here for this video, but if you look at the desktop here, it's right here. Okay, just open this up and it'll go through the installation process. Okay, and click yes. And once you go through this installation process, click I agree right here. Okay, and then click install. And it only takes a few seconds to install. After it installs, click close. Now you're going to have to go back to your start button here. You have to go back and reopen the program. It will not automatically open, but that's fine. Just go right here to Forex copy or remote receiver, or you can scroll down to right here where it says Forex copy or remote receiver, and just click on the file or the program and launch the program. Okay, it may take a few seconds to load. Once you have it loaded, it's going to ask you to input your email address that I sent that I sent you for the software to download. Okay, whatever email that I have registered with you, you're going to need to input that email and also that passcode. Okay, so give me a second and while this loads, and we'll see what happens. It's still loading, still loading. Okay, when it first pops up, you're gonna have, and when it first loads, you're gonna have this message right here. Okay, and it's just telling you this is the first launch of the trade receiver software. Please confirm, and just click OK. You have a box right here, but I really don't know what this is for. But just don't even worry about that. Click OK, and then you have this login box right here. This is also, you only see this during the installation. Once it's being installed, or you have to, once you register the software, you will never see this again. Okay, so input your email address that I have registered for you. I'm just going to use this email address I created for this video, and then put that passcode in here that I told you to save. Alright, and hit register. And then it should have a message right here pop up that says registered, so you know. Alright, click OK. And then the next step is going to ask you for your MT4 folder right here. Okay, all you have to do is choose the platform. It does not matter if you use MetaTrader 4 or 5, but just pick the program, the platform you have installed. If for most people you will only have one choice. Okay, for me, I've installed this several times, so I just created another installation for this video. I'm going to choose that one. I do not recommend checking this box right here. This will allow you to copy any old orders that are already open. I suggest only getting fresh orders, new orders that I'm going to be posting. Okay, and under the advanced tab, you do not need to worry or need to check anything right here. Just click save, and then click yes, because you're going to have to restart the software. All right, in order for all the changes to take effect. So once you get this restarted here, hold on a second. Okay, once this restarts, it should look like this. Alright, and it'll say not ready to start. Is a problem to fix the terminal. So click fix right here, okay? And what it'll do is it'll restart the MetaTrader, okay? And you have your MetaTrader platform. For me, I already have it open. All right. If you do not have it open, it'll open it for you. For me, it's just going to restart the MetaTrader platform. Okay. Here it restarted the MetaTrader platform. Now, what you're going to notice is under Expert Advisors, right here, there will be a new Expert Advisor installed. This is Receiver EA. All right. Take this and drag and drop it onto the chart. Only do one chart, okay? And make sure you click Allow Live Trading, and you can check Allow DLL Imports. I don't think it really matters. And that's all you have to do. Press OK. And then on the top right corner here, it will say Receiver EA. Alright. And it should bring up a message right here giving you a status if you are connected. Make sure you have the auto trading button here enabled as well. Let's see here. Go back to your software. You may have to click fix here. We need to restart your terminal. Click OK. Alright, let me do this one more time, just to be safe. Okay, now it's the software is saying started, the terminal is ready, and that you are connected to the signal provider, which is me. If you in fact want to stop receiving copy trades, click this button right here. It says stop receiving signals, and the status will change to ready for start. If you want to go ahead and receive copy trades, click this button again where it says start receiving signals, and it will say started here. Alright, and then once the software loads, it's still loading, give me 1 second. Okay, now the MetaTrader platform has loaded. It has a smiley face, as you can see right here, okay, and there's no error message. So now I am 100% fully connected. Now the final thing that we need to do once you are connected is go to options, go to terminal options, okay? Now this part is very important. I want you to go through this with me. And in here, we're going to have a list of options that we can change. We can select. There's only a few options that you really need to worry about, and I'm going to show you which ones that you need to deal with. Okay, so right here, let's say account setup and configuration, and have all your options here on the left hand side. The first one is lot or risk management. All right, you can use the exact lot size from the source account or use custom lot size. I would select use custom lot size, and then come down here and either select one of these two on the bottom here. This one here is for a fixed lot size. You can choose whatever lot size you want. I would select I would suggest rather using a 0.01 lot size for every $500 that you have in your account. So if you only start with $500, which is the bare minimum I suggest, just go here and type in 0.01 like that. Alright, and then you can increase it as time goes on. Alright, if you want to manually, or you can select this one and choose default is 1%. I would choose no more than 2% of your account per trade. Alright, as your lot size. So with this option, your lot size will automatically increase as your account balance increases. Alright, so it's up to you if you want a fixed lot size or one that's automatically calculated for you. Alright, but I definitely would choose one of these two. I would not use this top button. Okay, our next one is reverse mode. I would just leave this alone. Do not touch it. If in fact you think that all my trades are crap and that they are not working, they're all negative, or you're losing a lot of money, then you can select use reverse mode, and then all the trades will be copied and reversed of how I place them. Okay, but If you do that, you're getting into gambling, really. And I would suggest leaving it the way it is. Next one is stop loss or take profit settings. Alright, what I would do is probably leave this alone, but you can go here and adjust your stop loss and take profit, and you could put in a fixed stop loss or take profit if you want. Alright, if you don't, like I said, I'm going to use about a 500 point take profit, and I will not be using a stop loss. Alright, so with that said, you may want to input a stop loss or input a take profit here. I'll leave it totally up to you, but if you don't want to have to deal with this or hassle, just check this box here and just leave it as is. Okay, price adjustments, it says execute close orders at current market price in this account or wait for better price. I would probably just leave that as is. If you select this, then you're going to have to go in here and decide, if you wanted to copy it when the 2 pips better or whatever. Now, these pips here are based on a 4-digit currency pair, not a 5-digit like I use. Okay, so it's actually 20 pips according to my calculation. But either way, you could select this right here, open order immediately at current market price, or open price, when it's 2 pips better or 2 pips worse. Your choice. I'll let you play with this if you want, but for me, I would suggest just leaving this alone. Let's execute the trades at the current market price. Okay, filter orders. Alright, copy all orders from source account or ignore some orders from source account. I would just leave that alone. Alright, if you select this one, you're gonna have to decide. It says max difference between source open price current market is 15 pips. So basically, if there is a fluctuation in the price, all right, between what I'm putting out and what you're receiving, then you can have trades ignored. All right, but for the most part, you should be able to click on this top button and be perfectly fine. Okay, and for emergency stop, I would definitely use an emergency stop. This is very important, and I would select probably this middle button. All right, it says stop copying if drawdown is bigger than 10%. I would change this to about 60 or 70%, even 75% is fine. No more. 75% would be the max I would use for that. Okay, and then go to the next one, event sounds. You really don't need to mess with that. Comments manager, put original order number. You can leave that alone. Advanced settings, you can come in here and adjust for the slippage. Now the slippage is kind of like what I was saying a minute ago. The slippage is where you have a difference between the price with I place a trade and the price you receive at. Alright, and this is due to internet connection. Okay, if you're using a VPS, it should be faster, but you never know. Typically, because I'm only in the Philippines, you're in the US, or you're in Canada, wherever you are, there might be a delay. Okay, from the time I post a trade to the time you receive the trade. Alright, so you will have some kind of slippage. That's normal. Alright, so you can set a maximum of 3 pips. So I would suggest leaving that the way it is, and just don't even change nothing. Okay, that's perfectly fine the way it is. Alright, if it's more than 3 pips, which to me is 30 pips or 30 points, then you won't receive any copy trades. Alright, this is like a safety net, if you will. Alright, so once you have all your settings the way you want, click save and finish. Alright, and then as long as you have everything green here, click start receiving. It will say started right here. This means that you are now connected to my trade copy master account, okay, my trade copy software on my end. All right, I'm not showing you on my end right now, but if you have a problem, you know, connecting, you have a problem getting set up, just contact me and we can walk through this together, okay? This is really, really easy. You know, it may take you a time or two to get this figured out, but it's really nothing to it. So just, you know, contact me on Facebook if you have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to help you, okay? So thank you and have a wonderful day.